Hello, and welcome to the Blackley Creek Project podcast, Season 2, Episode 4, Someone's in the Sky with Diamonds, May 13th, 2024, starring your American host and your British host.
Lucy.
Beg pardon.
Lucy's in the sky with diamonds.
I thought you were against spoilers.
Come on, everyone knows the Beatles song.
I think the podcast title is just a play on the song title. Or some kind of cryptic clue to today's episode.
What if it's a play on Someone's in the Kitchen with Dinah?
She clearly said diamonds.
Are you sure she didn't say, someone's in the sky with Dinah?
Well, now I'm not sure. But why would someone say someone's in the sky with Dinah?
Hey, love the banter. Worth the price of admission. Can we move on?
No. You think I don't know song lyrics?
I'm not arguing whether it's a song lyric, I'm arguing about the title of the podcast episode. For heaven's sake, I'm British, we learn Beatles songs in reception the way you American kids learn. I'm not even sure what you American kids learn in reception.
What is reception?
The first year of real school in Great Britain.
Like foundation.
Speak English here, guys.
I come from where we invented the language.
They're talking about kindergarten.
Oh. Then why didn't they just say so?
We did.
The main goal of American kindergarten is to figure out nap time. And snack time.
Lofty goals.
Hey, I don't see a British flag on the moon.
Gentlemen, I am declaring a ceasefire. That is one of my privileges as a general.
Okay. Was there anything else to cover in the intro?
No, that was it.
Then I am your American host. Educated in America, starting in American preschool and continuing from American kindergarten all the way through American high school. An American college. An American graduate school.
How much education do you have?
Let's just say I like to put doctor on all of my address labels.
I didn't know you were a doctor.
Well, I'm not. I just like to put doctor on my address labels. It turns out there's no one who fact checks these things. Anyone can be a doctor as long as no one asks too many questions or tries to fill a prescription. I guess pharmacies do fact check prescriptions.
Are you writing fraudulent prescriptions?
Well, not anymore, I'm not.
The felonies to which you have admitted on this show are staggering. How are you still a free man?
Freedom is just another word for nothing left to lose.
I don't even know how to interpret that.
All art is best left open to interpretation.
Hey, I hate to be that guy, but can we get back to our recap of events?
Yes, the audience wants to hear from me.
Us.
Yeah, I think it's a group effort here.
Picture the audience, though. They listen to you, then back to me, then back to you, and then back to me. I am telling the story your story could sound like.
No offense, General, but we are seasoned reporters with years of experience in turning a set of facts into a compelling story with a tight narrative and efficient exposition.
Yeah, and we talk good, too.
Really?
Just trying to add levity to diffuse the situation.
Okay. I will yield my time so you can tell your version of events. I reserve the right to jump in at any time with my own perspective.
So the general arrived.
Just in the nick of time.
What? No. He arrived as we were checking out.
I took the notebook back to the room and we started taking pictures of all the pages.
Okay, so you have some pictures of drawings of aliens?
Maybe? The drawings were more abstract, so I'm not sure what the pictures are. This wasn't like finding Da Vinci's notebook or something.
Was it at least a Bob Ross?
More like Salvador Dali meets Edvard Munch.
Like a dude screaming at melting clocks and stuff?
I mean, you're not far off.
Well, that sounds terrifying.
It was tastefully done, but definitely weird.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw it, I definitely got a creepy vibe.
Wait, you have seen it?
Excellent foreshadowing.
At least it's not Lovecraftian.
Yes, let's remember it could always be worse. And have never had a good experience with the great old ones.
How many experiences have you had with the great old ones?
Any experiences is too many experiences.
You are always full of unsettling surprises.
I can verify. The military keeps close tabs on the great old ones. They are not fun.
No. Don't start another story arc until this one is wrapped up.
Yeah, I tried to start a story arc about that groom in Vegas. I have to tell that story or I'm going to explode. I can't keep it in.
It sounds like the aliens may be connected to the great old ones the general seems to be pointing towards.
Yeah, no, but I said the notebook was not Lovecraftian.
Yeah guys, let's try to draw a very clear line between mysteries.
There's no mystery. The great old ones are jerks. They're not that great, but they are old and cranky.
Yeah, I said the military keeps tabs on them, not investigates them.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Anyway, the general arrived as we were checking out.
Not very inconspicuously, I might add.
No, he didn't try to keep a low profile.
He pulled up in a Humvee and said, "Get in, losers, we're going to the airport."
So, no Uber receipt for this trip?
We do have the bed and breakfast receipt.
Out of curiosity, do you use a credit card with your own name on it? That seems like a personal security risk.
Well, we do use a series of aliases.
And neither of us is an American, so we use foreign cards anyway.
So not an American Express.
No.
We do try to use cash for most things, but that gets a bit awkward as well. We usually don't get receipts for those transactions.
I'm not sure that admitting to identity fraud on a podcast is a good idea.
I'm not too worried about admitting to things on this podcast. I think there are more characters on this podcast than there are subscribed listeners.
If I had a nickel for every time an episode streamed, it would be a nickel more than I'm getting now.
I can tell you that this podcast is monitored very closely at the Pentagon.
That's the world's largest office building. If we're so popular there, why aren't we seeing more downloads?
We have the National Security Agency download it straight from the server. We don't want to leave any electronic fingerprints.
That seems kind of not cool.
Wait, doesn't that count as domestic spying? Isn't that illegal?
Or at least some kind of copyright infringement?
All I know is that we get the ad-free version before it's available to everyone else.
You're describing a subscription plan.
Yes, but free.
I'm very hurt here.
We've been listening to Taylor Swift's new album for months.
Wait, is that what you were listening to when you picked us up at Primerolas?
I admit it, I'm a Swiftie.
So do you still have the journal? The one with the weird drawings?
Yes, of course we do.
And you took pictures of all of the images?
Yes, we documented the images extensively.
Seems like some kind of copyright infringement action going on there.
Touché.
Have you figured out what any of them are?
Are you wanting to skip ahead to that part? I thought you wanted to go chronologically.
Yeah, this story is 24 hours into the 7 months at this point. Maybe we'll be caught up in like season 30 or something.
Okay with you guys if I go make some lunch or something? I don't think you really need me at the moment.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. I'll be honest, I forgot you were still on the line here.
So flash forward or stay linear or what?
Maybe some heavy-duty foreshadowing.
We eventually had an astrophysicist check it out. A friend of Jack's.
Still not.
I know. Still not your name.
And there's one image in the journal that looks like a star map.
Constellations.
Wait, is it one half of a map and we need the other half to find the space wizard master?
Not exactly. But as it turns out, the star map aligns pretty well with a particular white dwarf star.
Which, as it turns out, is slowly turning into a diamond.
Well, that explains the podcast episode title.
That someone is in the sky with diamonds?
What else can it possibly mean? It even worked out that they found the journal at Primera Luz. Primera Luz is in the sky with diamonds.
You make a good point.
That's it. That's where the aliens are from.
We'll prepare an invasion force immediately to ensure they have democracy.
This may be where I start to understand Orlando's perspective.
Orlando is getting a lot of name-checking. Maybe we need to get him into the cast.
I think we have enough people trying out for spots right now.
I'm back with my sandwich. What did I miss?
See what I mean?
Point taken.
Do you really think that this journal you found in a couch cushion in a Las Vegas bed and breakfast has a star map showing the star system of origin for aliens who may or may not exist and may or may not be invading Peru? As an aside, please tell me you washed your hands after handling the book.
A lot of hand sanitizer.
What else could this mysterious clue mean?
I don't know, but let's say for a moment that the journal belongs to an illegal miner who is running from aliens. How would he have knowledge of the star system? I can understand his drawing of what we assume is a spaceship, but I don't have a clear picture of point A to point B.
Agree. We all agree. So, hear me out with this hypothesis.
Are you sure you want to open that can of worms?
What if the miner is really an alien in disguise?
To be clear, that's his favorite hypothesis. I'm not thrilled with it.
So you think he's an alien disguised as a human, but he's so bored that he's drawing star maps and other weird pictures in his notebook.
You can see why I'm not thrilled with it.
I say we find the guy and ask him.
How do you start that conversation? Excuse me, sir, are you an alien, or just a bored illegal miner?
I mean, that's kind of what we asked him.
What?
Thank you for joining the Blackley Creek Project podcast. This podcast was made using voice-over from Speechify Studio. While the voices are computer-generated, the script comes straight from a human brain and is lovingly handcrafted by painstakingly typing using human fingers. Please visit our support pages on Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, and KOFI, with links in the podcast info. Coming soon, please visit our merch shop and be among the first to get official Blackley Creek Project swag. Please visit those support pages because we need your support. Wherever you get your podcast, please like and subscribe and share and leave a comment. Please check back on May 17, 2024, for the next episode.